guys, Marsing here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be taking a look at the new AGL Goku Black that released as the side banner unit for Vegeta and Trunks at 55%. Now, one thing I will say about this unit straight away, and we had a very similar conversation recently when the STR World Tournament Goku Black Awakening came out, and that is the fact that this guy obviously is a big bad bosses unit, so even if you do pull a copy of him, ideally you need to level up his links, or at least big bad bosses, to level 10 before he's really going to be like at, you know, his full potential. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do here. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn on super as well as ceiling. He gets 100% attack and defense. Then he gets 25% with each attack received up to 100. And then he gets attacks effective against all types from the turn in which he receives the 5th attack in battle. And then he is also a Future Saga support unit for 3 key and 40%. So we're running him on the new Vegeta and Trunks team because they're a 170 lead for Future. The Goku Black units are not currently on any 200% leads, so that is something straight away that is a bit of a detriment to our boy here. And then, of course, the other thing is when it comes to his link partners, his best link partners are the Rose Goku Blacks, which obviously the STR one, his EZA has been announced in the news, but until he gets it, this AGL one is the next best option, even though he's already quite outdated, I would say. And then, of course, there's the Tech LR Goku Black and Zamasu. They both share, him and the Roses all share 6 links, which is actually really good. But again, the Tech Goku Black and Zamasu don't have their EZA yet. So on this turn where he's getting support, there are both the other units on the rotation are support units, and he's starting off with only 100k defense. So this is his biggest issue. I mean, this is one of the main reasons why I've jumped into the Vegeta event rather than like a red zone stage. Is this guy, yeah, see 20k from the first attack, and we're only in the second phase. Now, obviously, if you can put him in a slot where he gets his super attack off first, and then he takes a couple of hits, he's obviously going to be looking a little bit better. Wow, we literally got the 5 additional from the hidden potential. So, double defense raise, that's really good. So, we get 2 extra hits here. Of course, we get supered. Of course, he's lowering defense, so 60. Actually, no, he doesn't lower defense on this phase, does he? So, 62k. He's got 3 build-ups, though, so he needs to get hit once more to get his full passive up, and then once more, and then he'll be effective against all types from the rest of the fight, which is pretty decent, I guess. But the thing is, he's a support unit. He's providing 40% support to the Future Saga category. So essentially, that's what he's on the team for, right? Like, if you're going to run him, he's there to be a support unit. So it does seem like a weird choice to me to make it so that, you know, he has to get hit to build up, which isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world, because at least he gets to super attack first if he's in slot 3, and then he starts taking some hits. But the problem is, in some of these events, if your slot 1 and slot 2 units together are incredibly powerful, you can finish off a lot of phases or a lot of turns before this Goku Black, if he was in slot 3, would actually get a chance to get attacked, which then in the long run is going to be really bad, because as you get into the later phases where the enemy is actually harder, then obviously you're going to be taking more damage. So on this turn, we got 5 links active again. We have, what is the support that this guy actually gives? Extreme Realm of Gods, 50% defense. Yeah, see, 50% defense support, and he's up to 200k. So he can still get 1 more buff, and then he raises defense from super attack. So let's see. I guess, to be fair, the best way to really judge what his overall defense is going to be is seeing his start of turn defense next turn. So as long as we don't get supered in slot 1, 17k, and then it drops to double digits. Oof. And then 2.4. But again, as I mentioned right at the beginning, one of the things we have to consider straight away is the fact that this is a unit that has big bad bosses without having big bad bosses active. So, oh, it's proper lagging out all of a sudden. Yeah, so no big bad bosses active, which is a free 25% attack and defense. Like, that makes a pretty significant difference for all of these units when they have big bad bosses. They are the units that you should prioritize link leveling over anybody else, is units that have big bad bosses. Try and get that link to level 10 as quickly as possible, because it does make a pretty significant difference having 25% extra attack and defense, especially for a unit like this who is essentially just there for the support. So Well, we're going to finish him off this turn. He survived with the tiniest sliver of health. That works out nicely for us because it means we can just go straight into the next phase. The friend Vegeta and Trunks here that I'm using is 55%. I thought I'd throw that Tech Trunks on there as their link partner. He's a super good link partner for them, but obviously he's outdated in the current meta. But when he gets an easy A, that rotation will actually be pretty damn good. But isn't the next phase STR? Yeah, it is. Perfect. And we finally have him together with Rose. So with Rose, he shares 6 links. Obviously, we don't have Big Bad Bosses active. Man, look how close we are to Big Bad Bosses as well, because it's 80% when it's not leveled up. Well, although it's at level 2, which means it's probably like 81 or something minor. 82%. Wow. And look at our HP bar down here. We must literally be on like 83 or 84% HP. So we are just missing out on Big Bad Bosses. I guess if I do this, we would get it activated, right? Because Rose's not going to take any damage from this Vegeta. Honestly, I don't know if Zamasu would either. But I guess we could break the rotation just to see. And if I pick up no same type orbs. So with all the support he's getting from the Rose and the Zamasu. Well, actually, wait. Does Rose give any defensive support? No, he doesn't. So yeah, we're just getting the support from Zamasu. 184k. Which means post-super, he would be at what? Like 240, 250-ish. Which is not great. Again, you know, 55%, no Big Bad Bosses. Not a good indication of like his full potential. But if you manage to pull one copy off of the banner, this is what he's essentially going to be looking like. Now, as a third slot floating unit, once the team gets its big buffs and you're running rotations like the LR Tech Zamasu in slot 1, the LR you know, in merge Zamasu when he comes out, and you're having this guy floating, like, he is going to provide a lot to the team. Like, 40% support is very, very good. But just as I said, with the fact that him needing to get hit to build up his defense, in some of the events, even against some of the red zone bosses, that it's very possible that you're going to kill them before they even get to attack this Goku Black. So I did pull dupes for mine. I might try testing him out against Red Zone Broly, because at least the first stage of Broly, he is STR, so you could try and get like Goku Black to take some hits in that phase. But other than that, I can't really see, especially at 55%, I don't see this guy being anything too impactful. And again, as for the many reasons stated, like, it's not just the fact that he's not link leveled, he's got no dupes, but like I said at the start, he doesn't have a 200% lead team. And even when these other units around him get their easy A's and become better, they are still all operating under a 170 lead. So for me personally, I'm a big fan of like the Goku Black and Zamasu character and units in general. So I would like it if, like, you know, we got some good buffs, got an actual solid 200% lead for all of those units. But at the moment, these units definitely need a lot of help, because I mean, we take double digits now in slot 1 at least, but we've got a lot of support on the rotation, and at the end of the day, this is just the legendary Vegeta event. Also, I don't think his super attack animation is that good. How much do we take from this? I imagine quite a bit, right? 100k at least? Yeah, 300k. So that's the biggest problem. When you have a slot 3 floating support unit who's a defensive liability, the last thing you want is a turn like, well, not even like this, because we would obviously, on a better team, we'd have an even better turn. But on a turn where you have, like, you know, 2 powerful units in slot 1 and slot 2, maybe the easy A for Tech, Goku Black and Zamasu, and STR Rose, they dish out a whole bunch of damage, but the enemy's barely left alive. And then AGL Goku Black gets super attack like that, and you take 300k or more against a more difficult boss, and then potentially die, then obviously he's not going to be looking too good. So I'm not sure what to think about this Goku Black. I feel like, as I've said many times in this video already, and have said many times before, it's very difficult to judge Big Bad Bosses units when they don't have Big Bad Bosses leveled up, because having that link active straight away, I mean, you imagine on turn 1, where he's going to take his first couple of hits to start getting his build up, if you have Big Bad Bosses leveled up so that it is active on turn 1, even though you're on full health, then obviously that is going to make a pretty significant difference to this guy's overall performance, especially if he is in slot 3 and is super attacking first. so that he gets his extra little bit of defense from his super attack effect. So I do think you would probably go full additional. I gave him a crit skill orb. I guess this is the problem with units like this, is if he's just a support unit who's going to be a bit fragile, I'm not like that mad about units like that. I would just build him to be like full dodge. But the problem is he wants to get hit to build up to actually having some like reasonable defense. Like I've seen calcs for him, rainbow full level 10 links, like with big bad bosses active, and when he's fully built up and he super attacks, his defense honestly isn't that bad. But it's just the fact you have to get to that point. You have to link level him, you have to get the dupes for him, and then yeah, you have to see how it goes. So if he's dodging attacks left, right and center and not getting that build up, and then you start getting to the later phases, like imagine Red Zone Broly. I guess that's a bad example, actually, because you can't dodge. But if you didn't get a lot of build-up in the first phase, where it's STR and he literally has type advantage, the phase after that is then tech. And then he's going to get absolutely thrown around, especially if he gets super attacked, he's just dead, even if you got a couple of hits in the first phase. So let me know what you guys think down below. Did you pull Goku Black from the banner? Obviously, he's going to go into the general pool when the next banner comes out. So if you managed to pull Vegeta and Trunks and you didn't pull a copy of this guy, I absolutely would not recommend chasing him. But I'll put some dupes into him. We'll see how he does on the other events. Once the STR Rose gets his Easy A, I think it'll be probably a good time to revisit this guy. So maybe I'll wait until then. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.